Now that we got the basics down and that you've been practicing your technique, we can start getting into different concepts that make your waves a little bit more complicated, and they add an extra layer of creativity to it. These are called 3D waves. So when I mean 3D waves, it means that I'm going from one plane and I'm going to try to go into the next plane, which could be coming out of a screen. So I want you to imagine that you're actually going to be breaking through a screen. If you're in a movie theater, or if you're like watching a TV, one of those fancy 3D monitors, then you're going to see these waves coming at you, all right? So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start as if we're doing the normal wave that we were doing in the previous section, except, let me go back for a second. With our feet, we are going to stagger our feet, all right? So one foot is going to be in the front and one's going to be in the back, from the side. It's gonna look like this, okay? And I want you to understand the shifting of weight going forward and backwards, okay? For our purposes, it doesn't really matter which foot goes in the front and which foot goes in the back. You just have to know how to shift your weight between each foot, all right? So for this lesson, my right foot is in the back and my left foot is in the front. So for forward, we're going to bring our wave not up to down. We're gonna go forward, and here's where we're going to lean forward. So we're gonna put all of our weight to the front and then bring our chest out. And as you can see, my hand is still staying in the previous plane that we were doing. It's not going forward with me. It's only going forward, it's going back, and it's gonna stay here, and then my chest is gonna come out, and then it's gonna go to the other side, and then bring it back to neutral, all right? So, if I do it again, I'm gonna be going forward, bringing it in, and then coming back. Now, you want the forward wave to be as dramatic as possible, all right? So, I'm gonna go, so these are small, this is big, almost like you're trying to bust through the TV screen and then come back, all right? So, if we're on the side, the wave looks like that. So now we're not making it go up to down. Remember, we're going forward to back, forward to back, all right? Again, we're gonna go forward, back, boom, swing forward. See? Remember, make that chest as dramatic as possible. Going forward, in. All right. Now, when you do this, you don't have to stop at the chest. You can use other things. You can make this hand become the 3D wave. So, we're gonna go, okay? Or you can use the other hand. It all depends which wave you're gonna emphasize, which part of the wave you're gonna emphasize, right? If I'm gonna do it with a body wave, it could be like, right? Forward. So the concept is, I want to be pulled in the direction that I'm going, right? I'm gonna be pulled forward or in a different direction. Like if I'm going to use my body wave as an example, I'm gonna be going forward, right? It's already going forward. So how do you break this and be pulled in a different direction? We're going to be pulled in a sideward direction. sideways direction, okay? So we're gonna kick and then go back, all right? So notice that we're bringing our wave forward, and then when you get to the chest, we're gonna be pulled to the side and then come back. And remember, try not to move any other part of your body except for the part that's moving within the wave. So this might take a little bit of practice to make it look good. So drill this kind of movements, have fun with it, and try practicing different types of 3D waves, 3 different types of motions with your different body parts, all right?